It's Friday, September 16th at about 9:30 in the morning, and we're just here at Wensler's Landing, our bed and breakfast for the last 3 nights. We're just taking a little walk around the property this morning. So far we haven't really done that in any big way because we've been bolting off to Point Pelee every morning. So we're just taking a quick little walkabout now before we head off to the east to Rondo area, where we'll spend the next couple days, I guess. Beautiful and warm out right now, probably 25 degrees. Crickets and grasshoppers are singing. We're back out at Point Pelee. We weren't going to come here today. We were going to move on over to Rondo, and we are still going to do that, but just later in the day. We thought we'd come here for another morning, or part of a morning and afternoon, then head back to Rondo. It's a beautiful, warm, summery day, very humid even already. Probably 26, 27 degrees. But a lot of the birds have moved on apparently from yesterday. I think last night when the winds calmed down, a lot of the birds and butterflies left. So there's a definite paucity out here today compared to yesterday. So we may not end up staying here too late, and may use the better part of the afternoon to head back to Rondo and stay there tonight. Just walking up the road here from the Point area, just up to the sparrow fields, which is just around the corner here. We're going to wander around through there a bit, see what we can see. The sparrow fields turned out quite good for butterflies and other insects. Here we have a clouded sulfur butterfly feeding on the goldenrod. And then we were lucky enough to find this hackberry butterfly in fairly rough condition, but nice to see. Then we had northern azure blue, and a nice little checkered skipper was seen flying around the goldenrods as well. And one of the many cicadas that were buzzing around in the trees. Just walking up East Side Beach here. It's about 1 o'clock. We've just come out from the sparrow fields and are heading north. Just thought we'd go up here a few hundred meters or so, see if we can see any peregrines or something. And boy, it's steamy up here. The wind is, whatever wind there is coming from the other side. So we're in a sheltered zone here, and it feels like the middle of summer. But it feels like 30 degrees and humid. It's really nice actually to feel like you're in the middle of summer again. The neat habitat. Various willows and wormwoods coming out of the sandy shores. Lots of remaining debris from beach erosion in the past, where the tree line's being pushed back further to the west all the time, unfortunately. So this used to be forested. Gradually the lake is eating away at it from the east. sort of bushwhacking it now down south from the sparrow fields through the eastern woods. We're going to go back to the southern train terminus and get a ride back to the visitor center, but I'm not sure we're going to get through here or not. It's looking doubtful right now. I think our corpses will be found out here in a couple weeks, having dehydrated from the long hike through this woodland. .126, and we're walking out on the point again because now the break in the 2 points is closed up and you can walk out to the very tip now. So here we are approaching the new tip now, the one we couldn't get to the other night. You can see how the waves are converging from both sides here, east and west, at the end of the tip. They're smashing into each other. This new tip, or the whole complete tip here that is all one now, must be close to 1 kilometer long. We've been walking quite a while to get out here. A little sanderling still out in front of us here on the last little bit of tip. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. Here's the view looking north along the tip and back to the wooded section of the point. Quite a ways, close to 1 kilometer, I would say. You can see the calm side here with the southwest wind. This is the calm east side and the wavier west side. Friday, September 16th at 6:40 p.m. We're here at the Keith McLean Nature Center, just north of Rondo Provincial Park. We just had a dinner in Blenheim and are out here just to look around before dark, and then we retreat back to our hotel for the evening, just north of here. So we'll spend the day at Rondo tomorrow, possibly coming here briefly, I don't know, but most of the day at Rondo, and then one more night here, and then we'll head off home Sunday. It's 7:23 here at McLean Conservation Area, and it's been a nice little evening jaunt around the site. Oh, there's the Cooper's hawk again. I better go here, I got something to look at. Just a little excitement there with the Cooper's hawk coming in. We'd seen one earlier, it could have been the same bird. He was over at the marsh diving and chasing things, but I don't think he managed to catch anything. Anyhow, it's been a nice little outing here. We've had the Cooper's hawk, kingfishers, greater and lesser yellowlegs, blue-winged teal, green-winged teal. We've got about 17 or 18 great white egrets over there coming to roost. Started out, we had 4 of them, and they've been gradually coming over the evening to the roosting tree. I'll throw a photograph of that in here. What else have we had? I think we saw a short-billed dowitcher, Lots of migrating red-winged blackbirds, thousands of them heading from west to east. Grackles mixed in, great blue herons, lots of marsh birds. Really nice, but it's starting to get dark, so we're gonna have to take one more look at the marsh to the west here, and then head back to the hotel for the evening. Just counting the egrets over in the tree there. Looks like we got one out in the water. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 birds. And we started off with 4. 7:43 now here at McLean Nature Area, and it's getting darker, but we did see an immature black-crowned night heron just a couple minutes ago, which was nice. And the egrets continue to accumulate. There's 20 at last count. They're all trying to find a spot on the tree to land, and the last few ones coming in are having a hard time finding a spot without the others battling them for branches to sit on. So not sure if they'll all get in that tree tonight. They might have to go to a different tree. It's a beautiful evening here right now. Just light wispy clouds as the sun sets. No wind. Humid and probably 20 degrees with the crickets and grasshoppers starting to call.